Hi viewers, how are you all? So we have gone through our lesson, wonderful lesson, Dear Departed Part 1 as well as Part 2 up to some slots. So you know me very well. I am Karlapudi Saidulu, MSc Psychologist as well as MA English and MED I completed. I am SA English ZPSS Ravinutala, Bonkal Mandal, Common District. I am a spoken English teacher, motivational speaker, and as well as a psychologist. Let us go to what we are talking today. Objectives of our class of the today. Objectives. You will be able to read and understand the play. You will be able to answer simple questions. You will be able to use the language in your own sentences. You will be able to construct a play. You will be able to know the difference between conversation and drama script. Let us go to next slide. Okay, my dear students, actually, if our school is going on, we would go through all these three reading skills, that is individual reading, collaborative reading, as well as scaffolded reading. Individual reading is nothing but you personally will sit in a single and you will read it. Group reading, that is collaborative reading. So some of the students will sit together in a group and will read, that is called group reading. But now all these things are not possible, so just let us go with the scaffolded reading, that is nothing but a supportive reading which is done by teacher. Now let us see, when you are reading, do not forget, when you are reading the play or a drama script, take a pen or a pencil. When you understand a sentence, put a tick mark, okay, tick mark. When you don't understand the sentence, put a question mark. When you see a sentence, okay, when you see a sentence which you like most, put a star mark. Look at the third one. When you don't understand, put the question mark. Okay, now let us go to next slide. Now we are just talking about Dear Departed Part 2. There are some characters. The characters are very clear. You know already all these things. Mrs. Amelia Slater, family 1. And Mrs. Elizabeth Jordan, family 2. Henry Slater, family 1. Ben Jordan, family 2. Victoria Slater, a girl of 10, is Amelia's daughter. Abel Merriweather, yes, the father of Amelia and Elizabeth. Now you can understand, so which family? The family 1. Amelia Slater, Henry Slater, Victoria Slater. This is a Slater's family. And there another family is Jordan's family. Elizabeth Jordan, yes, Ben Jordan. Okay, now let us talk about the story. So before going to the story, I have some questions for you to ask. Please answer all these questions. What do you see in the picture? Okay, my dear students of 10th class of all the state, please answer my questions. What do you see in the picture? Okay, you are right. You are right. Yes, Victoria is sitting at the old man, and the old man is sitting in the chair, and there are his daughters and her husbands, their husbands. Okay, now answer my second question. Who is the man sitting in the picture, sitting in the chair? Yes, the old man. What is the name of the old man? Abel Merriweather. Now tell me, okay, he is the father of 2 daughters. Who are they? You're right, Elizabeth, Amelia. Good. Why did all meet here? This is the question. Why did all meet here? Yes, they met here because the old man is dead. Okay, what is the old man thinking about his daughters? Answer my question. The old man is thinking about his daughters. Answer my question, dear students. Okay, you are right. The old man is thinking, what made them come here? Why did they come here? There are so many questions in his mind. Now, tell me, why did they come here? They came here because the old man is dead. Have they come to see the old man? No, they gathered here to share their property belongs to the old man. To share the property of the old man, possessings of the old man, whatever the wealth the old man had. Okay, okay. Do you see this type of people in your area? Yes or no? Whenever the question starts with do, does, is, am, are, was, were, will, shall, the answer is yes or no. Yes or no? Yes. Do you see this type of people in your area? Yes. How do you feel when you see this type of people? What is your feeling on seeing those people? Answer my question. Yes, you are right. I get angry. I get dejected. What are these people? Why these people are like this? This type of feelings will come, will just enter our brain. Yes or no? Yes. Now let us go to the slide. We have gone through something before, and now we are just looking at the next paragraph. Mrs. Slater, promptly. I told him to put them on, to stretch them. They were that new and hard. Now, Henry. Mrs. Slater snatches the slippers from Henry and gives them to Abel, who puts them on and sits in the armchair. That is what happened in the chair. Look at this. All these green colored lines are explaining that all these are actions but not words. Promptly is an action. Mrs. Slater snatches the slippers from Henry and gives them to Abel, who puts them on and sits in the armchair. All these are nothing but actions. These are not words. Okay, all the actions, whatever the background it is, it has to be written in the, yes, you are right, yes, in the boxes. Okay, what does this Slater say? Slater says, I told him to put them on, to stretch them. They were that new and hard. Now, Henry, remove those slippers, Henry. That is what the Slater is telling. Who is this? The wife of Slater, Mrs. Slater. What is the full form of Mrs. Slater? Amelia Slater. You are right. Okay. Now, let us go to the next conversation. Mrs. Jordan to Ben. Well, I don't call that delicate, stepping into a dead man's shoes in such a haste, in a hurry, in such a fast, in such a tempo. Okay? Oh, why did you step into the dead man's shoes? So, entering the dead man's shoes is nothing but taking the positions of the old man. So, this is the question has been asked by Slater's sister. Okay? Elizabeth is asking, well, I don't call that a delicate, stepping into the dead man's shoes in such a hurry, such a haste. Victoria runs across to the Abel and sits on the floor at his feet. Now, the girl is very free and she is going and sitting there. Before going to that, just look at the meanings of these words: snatching, vindicating, okay, mourning, chuckle, prompting, all these things. In the next paragraph, you will see. Victoria, oh, grandpa. What did she say? Oh, grandpa. Grandpa, look at this word. Actually, grandpa. Grandpa, I'm so glad you are not dead. All these are short forms. I am. You are. You are not dead. Who is happy here? Glad. Look at the meaning of the word glad. Glad is indicating happiness. Happy, joy, entertain, enjoy. All these are the related words of glad. Use glad and say one sentence. I am glad to meet you, sir. I am glad to meet you, my dear friend. So glad to meet you is nothing but a meeting after a long time. And also, when the people are very, 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 very happy, they also say glad. Look at the Victoria. I am so glad you are not dead. Why did the Victoria think that the old man is dead? Because, yes, her mother, her father, and also her relatives are talking that the old man is dead. Mrs. Slater, in a vindicating whisper, hold your tongue, Victoria. Hold your tongue, Victoria. Hold your tongue. That is what Slater says. Vindicative. Look at the word clear. Someone of a blame or suspension. Please, please. Abel. Yeah, what's that? Who is gone dead? Mrs. Slater. loudly. Victoria says she is sorry about your head. What a covering, what a covering. Huh? What a covering it is. Really, Mrs. Slater is cleverly covering. What does she say? Victoria says she is sorry about your head. Yeah, thank you, Vicky. What is a short form of a pet name of, or we can say pseudonym? What is it called? Pseudonym. Vicky. But I am feeling better. Who is feeling better here? Abel. What happened to the Abel? As for these people, the old man is dead. According to the Victoria, what happened? The old man is not dead. What is he doing there? He was just sleeping. Now let us go to next paragraph. Abel. Why, Ben, you are in mourning? Not mourning, this is mourning. Mourning. Mourning is nothing but in a sad situation, in a sobbing situation. Okay? And Lise too. Lise is nothing but, yes, the people usually call Pandu, Prasanna, Praveen, like that they call with the short names. Lise, Elisha, Elizabeth, and Lisa too. Why are you in a mourning? And Amila and Henry and little Vicky, who is gone at? It's someone in the family. Chuckles. Do you want to see the meaning of the word chuckles? Look at this one. Laugh quietly or inwardly. Laugh quietly or inwardly. He chuckles and asks, who is gone dead? Who died? Mrs. Slater. No one you know, father. A relation of Ben's. Abel. And what relation of Ben's? His brother. Now just to look at this Ben to Mrs. Slater, just looks at the Mrs. Slater and says, damn it, I never had one. Abel. Dear. And what was his name, Ben? Ben. At last, yeah. Just look at this pronunciation of the word, yeah. He is just in a sheer confusion. He crosses to front the table. So all these are at a loss. He crosses to the front table. All these are in a in a bracket, so that you can easily understand. All these are the words which are explaining the indicators of or markers of the drama script or a play script. These are not at all words, but these are all only, yes, you're right, actions. Mrs. Slater, right side of the table, prompting Frederick. Mrs. Jordan. Albert, left side of the table. Look at this table here, and a table is in between. Table is in the middle, and there is a right side Slater is there, and left side her sister is there, and yes, Ben is there. All these are what a covering. They are all covering. Ben, yeah, Fred, Alba is. So all this is nothing but a confusion. Now let us have some discussion about this one. Here is a conversation. Here is a confusion. Let us have some conversation about this one. What is the old man speaking? Is he speaking French? Is he speaking Latin? What is he speaking? Is he speaking about the clock, mantelpiece? Is he talking about the bureau? Come on. You may answer. You may predict the answer. Yes, the old man is talking about the man who is dead. Did he like the behavior of his daughters? Why? Why not? Which father likes this type of characters? I am sure this father, Abel Merriweather, did not like the behavior of his daughters at all. Yes or no? Because as soon as they thought the old man is dead, they came here to have their own positions, their own wealthy sharing things, but not to care. Only sharing but not caring. Now once again I have a question for you. Have you seen this type of people in your area or in your family? Yes, you are right. You have seen this type of people in your area, this type of people in your family also. Okay, how do you treat them when they do not respect old people? Tell me now. How do you treat them when they do not respect old people? I'm sure I don't respect. When I was teaching the old syllabus for a 6th class or 7th class, I was reading a wonderful story Wonderful story. A wooden bowl. The story was wooden bowl. Once there was a small family. The family consisted of only 4 or 5 members. Yes, father, mother, grandfather, and a grandson. Those are the family members. And in that family, there was no respect for the old man. What happened? He was served everything, food and everything in a bowl. And every day, by the age factor, by the effect of the age factor, he drops few cups, few plates, and they used to break. And suddenly, after 1 or 2 months, they decided to make a wooden bowl which can't be broken at all. And they were serving him in a wooden bowl. What were they serving? Yes, they were serving food, they were serving tea, they were serving everything only in the wooden bowl. After a few days, it was going on. After a few days of going on, the young boy thought of a plan to make a one more bowl. The mother asks, "My dear boy, what are you making?" The boy says, "I am making a wooden bowl for you and for you also, father. For you and for you, both." He was making a wooden bowl for both of his parents, and they recognized how the importance of the old people, and they started to love the man. They started to see the old man. Yes, in Telugu, we heard a story, తాతకు పెట్టిన బొచ్చ తలాపునే ఉంటుంది అని. Yes, the story proved it. And now here, look at this one. There are so many people who are treating the old people really very bad. It is really, really reluctant. Now, I am sorry. It's a very bad. Now tell me, how do you behave with your grandparents? Now tell me, my dear people, do you love your grandparents? Do you treat them well, or do you treat them very bad? Now tell me in your class, or tell your brain, tell your mind, tell your heart what you are going to do, how you are going to deal, how you are going to behave with your old people. See, I love old people. My old people, especially my grandpa, my grandma, even my parents, I love. Okay, do you? Okay, now let us go to next one. Here is a task for you. Please try to write these two. Write a possible conversation between you and your friend about family relations. Will you? Write in your own way. We will discuss about this conversation, how to write, how not to write, what is right, what is wrong. Okay, now let us go to next one. Write an interview with the person you like most. Okay, will you? This is a small task for you. Please finish it. Try to write it. Okay, thank you very much. Let us meet in the next session with these two tasks, conversation and an interview, because we will differentiate, we will find the differences among these three: conversation, interview, as well as play script or drama script in forthcoming classes. I will be just waiting for you. Thank you very much. Let us meet in the next session. Bye.